solve the problem on simply supported beam with point load. This is simply supported beam with point load. It is subjected to a 2-point load, that is 2 kilonewton and 4 kilonewton. It is having 4 key points. Clear? See, compute shear force and bending moment diagram for a beam and find maximum deflection. Okay, they are given the cross section, that is 100 millimeter into 100 millimeter. Young's modulus 210 GPa. Poisson's ratio 0.27. Let us see the calculation part for this beam. Okay, see, this is the calculation part. Let us find out the deformation first. See, to find out the deformation, I'll find out the deformation, that is delta 1, delta 2, by taking two loads separately. If I consider 2000 Newton, then length 1 will become 1000 millimeter, length 2 will become 1500 millimeter. If I take 4000 Newton as the second load, then 1500 millimeter will become L1, 1000 millimeter will become L2. Okay, see, this is about the finding out the delta 1, that is W1 L1 square L2 square divided by 3EI into L. To find out I, as usual, BH cube by 12. They are given 100 cube by 12. I'll get 8.33 into 10 power of 6 millimeter to the power of 4. If I substitute all the values with respect to W1 with respect to W2, I'll get delta 1 as 0.68 millimeter, delta 2 1.361 millimeter, and if I add up both the values, I'll get total deformation delta is equal to 2.04 millimeter. Next, see, to find out the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram, these things you have done already in the third sem, that is in the subject mechanics of material. First, I need to find out the reaction force RA, RD, so that I need to take out the moment about any one point, that is RD, I'll take moment about A, RD into total distance 3500 is equal to, next 4000 into 2500 plus 2000 into 1000, I'll get RD is equal to 3428.57 Newton. Next, to find out one more reaction force, I'll consider sum of upward force is equal to sum of downward force. Therefore, I'll get RA is equal to 2571.4 Newton. Next, to find out the shear force for this, in shear force we'll consider only force. In bending moment, we'll consider force into distance. Shear force at A, that is RA 2571.4 Newton. Shear force at B, I'll write down this value as it is, and 2000 is acting downwards, minus 2000, I'll get 571.43 Newton. Shear force at point C, I'll write down this value as it is, 571.43, minus 4000, I'll get minus 3428.57 Newton. Next, shear force at point D, I'll write down this value. Next, reaction force at D is 3428.57 plus, therefore you will get 0. Bending moment at end points, that is A and D, will be 0. Bending moment at point B, force into distance. Bending moment at point C, force into distance. Therefore, I'll get 2.57 into 10 power of 6, 3.4 into 10 power of 6 Newton millimeter. But here, the maximum bending moment is 3.4 into 10 power of 6. Let us cross check this variation of shear force diagram, bending moment diagram in the ANSYS. Okay, this is the ANSYS main menu. I'll go for preferences, structural, H method. Okay, next I'll go for preprocessor, element type, add. I'll click on add, beam, 2 node 188. Okay, I'll close this. I'll minimize this element type. Next is material property, material model, structural, linear, elastic, isotropic. The value of Young's modulus is 2.1 E5. Next, the Poisson's ratio is 0.27, they are given. Next, I'll click on OK. I'll close this. Next, material property is done. Next is sections. I'll go for beams, common section. I'll give the value of B and H, that is 100. Okay, I've given the cross-sectional area of the beam. I'll minimize this section. Next is modeling, create key points in active CS. First key point, I'll give it as the reference, that is origin 0, 0, 0. Apply. Second key point is at a distance of 1000 millimeter. I'll click on apply. Next, third key point is at a distance of 2500. Apply. Next, fourth key point is at a distance of 3500. 0, 0. Okay. See, I created 4 key points, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I need to create a line. I'll go for lines, straight line, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. I'll click on OK. I've created the line also. I'll minimize this. Modeling is done. Next, I'll go for meshing, mesh attributes, pick lines. I'll pick all the 3 line. OK. Let it be 1. We are not given 2 element, only 1 element is there. Next, I'll click on OK. Next, mesh attributes. I'll go for size control, manual size, lines, pick lines. I'll pick all the 3 lines. OK. I'll give the number of element division as 10. Next, I'll click on OK. Next, after this, I need to do the meshing. I'll go for mesh tool, mesh. I'll select all the 3 lines. OK. So meshing has been done. Next, I'll minimize this meshing. Next, I need to apply the load. I'll go for loads, define loads, apply, structural, displacement on key points. I'll select first key point, fourth key point. OK. See here, I'll remove this all DOF. I need to select, since it is a simply supported beam, I'll select UX, UY, UZ, that is the constraint, and then rotation X, rotation Y. You need to free this rotation Z. OK. Next, I'll click on OK. I've given the constraint. I need to apply the load since I can't able to see the key points. So what I'll do, I'll go for plot key points, key points. Now I can able to see the key point. I'll apply the load now. Next, I'll go for force R moment on key points. I'll select the second key point. OK. See here the load is acting along Fy direction and the value is minus 2000 Newton. Next, I'll click on OK. Next, on key point, I'll select second key point. OK. See here the Fy value, here the load is minus 4000 Newton. I'll click on OK. Therefore, I applied the load also. Next, since I have selected key point, you can't able to see the line. OK, but line will be there. Next, I've applied the load. I've completed this pre-processor stage. Next, I'll go for solution, solve, current LS. OK, I should get solution is done. I've got this. I'll close the things. Next, I'll go for solution is done. Next, I'll go for general post processor. As I told earlier, we need to create the element table, define table, add by sequence number SMISC, 3, apply, 16, apply, 6, apply, 19. Okay. See, I have created the element table, that is 3, 16, 6, 19. Next, I'll close this. Next, after that, I'll go for plot result, contour plot, nodal solution, DOF solution, Y component of displacement. Okay. See here, we have got 2.34. Theoretical value, we have got 2.04. We have got almost same, since it is the FEM is the approximate, we'll get the approximate solution in case of finite element method. Okay, almost same we have got. Next, I'll go for plot result, contour plot, line element result. I'll select first 3, 16. Okay, see this is the variation of the bending moment diagram. Here I have got the maximum bending moment as 0.33 into 10 power of 7. I think we have got the same value theoretically also. I'll show this. Okay, here also we have got 3.4 into 10 power of 6, that is maximum bending moment. But here we have got 3.3 into 10 power of 6. Okay, there we have got 3.4, here we have got 3.3 into 10 power of 6, and variation is also same. Next, line element result, I'll go for 6, 19. Okay, see this is the variation of the bending moment diagram. See here we have got minimum minus 2571.43, maximum 3428.57. Here also we have got the same value in case of theoretical result, that is 2571.4, and one more value we have got 3428.57. Okay, and variation we have got similar variation, so that here the results are verified with respect to theoretical as well as ANSYS. Thank you.